In part one, we got real and honest with my sister about her weight struggles. Are you afraid that you'll be a hoe? Like a mega hoe? And in this episode, we're gonna measure her body. We're gonna put her on the scale and we're gonna assess how her choices has impacted her body and potentially her health. Welcome to Why You're Still Fat. So you finally moved into your space.
Yes.
Right?
Thank goodness.
It's been a few weeks. Penthouse Patty in full effect.
Patty.
Yeah, look at the views, guys. Hold on. Y'all gotta see the views. This is legit. Oh, man. All right, so the deal was we were gonna wait till you moved.
Yes.
Until, we kind of got things started with the things that we agreed on in the video.
Yes.
Well, first of all, how are you feeling, right, based on the response from the video? Because I know those comments were kind of crazy. Those comments were all over the place.
No, real bad. Like kick a fat bitch when she's down.
Yeah. So, but you know what? We don't give that no energy.
But
it stung a little bit.
It did. But also, it kind of just was like, well, are they wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
clearly
that's mature.
to have gone from journey after journey and to get back here, laziness is one of the words that you have to use. It's the lack of committing to yourself. You're just being lazy. I'm sitting on the couch when I could be doing other things. So it kind of stings because
usually when there's a little bit of truth there, it stings a little. Those are the only comments that really get to me.
Yeah.
Is when there's some truth there. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, also and also the other side is encouraging people. That's
and it's more so people encouraging than anything.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it.
All right, so today we're going to do an assessment, right? This is the body audit.
Okay.
So we're gonna weigh you with the Hume Health Body Pod, which is the next level of measuring your body, right? So this is not just your weight. So because the thing about just using the weight, it doesn't tell the whole story, right? A scale that gives you a number, it's not considering how much muscle, how much bone, how much fat. And a lot of people think they want to lose weight. They don't want to lose weight. You want to lose fat.
Right.
There's a difference
between.
The
scale's going to do all
It's
of
going
that?
to tell you. It's going to tell you how much of your weight is fat, how much of it is muscle, how much of it is water, how much of it is bone. Am I getting enough protein? Because if you see the scale going down, but you also see that your muscle mass is going down, then you can say, okay, well, maybe I need to eat more protein or whatever the case may be. So we're going to use this to get the details.
Okay.
And then we're going to also do your measurements.
Okay.
And let's just do that right now.
All right.
Grab the handle. Oh, Lord. Okay. Now it's measuring your body water, your adipose tissue.
That's fat.
That is fat. It is measuring your lean tissue, which is your muscle. And it is measuring your bone mass. All right, so your weight is 229.7. It's going to give us a breakdown. Okay. See details.
Bitch. 42.9.
So
0.3.
it's okay. What are you feeling right now? So half of your body weight is.
Well, clearly I'm in the 81% of black women who's obese.
Yeah, so there's significant health risks that we're dealing with here. So body fat percentage is 42.3%. Your metabolic age is 48.
Wow. I'm only 40.
And this is exactly why I like using the Hume Health Body Pod, because most scales, they just give you a number, but that number doesn't tell you the full story. With the Body Pod, you're not just seeing the weight. You're seeing how much of the weight is from fat, muscle, bone, or water, and that information matters. Because if you're losing muscle and not fat, that's a red flag. If your body fat percentage is high, even if the scale is dropping, that's something else you may need to pay attention to. And if you're building muscle and the scale doesn't move, guess what? that's a win. But you won't know that with a traditional scale. So if you're serious about tracking real progress, I highly recommend getting one of these scales. In the description of this video, you will find a discount code that will stack an additional 50% off of Hume's current sale. This is a significant discount. Take advantage of it right now. Thank you, Hume, for sponsoring today's video. Your metabolic age is 48.
Wow, I'm only 40.
Yeah. So, but it's good to know these numbers, right? It's good to know these numbers. So we're gonna cut to the measurements. All right, so a few weeks back, I measured her waist, and I want you guys to listen close because this is super important. Your waist is not just about aesthetics. It's not just about how you look. It's one of the most powerful indicators of your overall health and disease risk. So there's a simple ratio that can tell you a lot, right? Your waist divided by your height. Now, research shows that if your waist is more than half of your height, meaning your waist to height ratio is above 0.5, that means you're at a significantly higher risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, and even early death. So let's break down her numbers. Her waist measured 47.5 inches. Her height is 66 inches. That gives us a ratio of 0.72, and that's well above the danger zone. And I'm not sharing this to scare anyone. I'm sharing this to wake your ass up. I want you to run this test for yourself, measure your waist divided by your height, and just know what's going on in your body, right? You deserve to understand the risk so that you can start making different choices and to protect your health in the future. Based on your waist circumference, you're at high risk for some of this stuff that can really, affect your quality of life.
Yeah.
So, this is about awareness. This is not a scare tactic. This is so you know. And I want to commend you for the courage. People avoid this shit. This moment, the thing that you're feeling right now, they avoid it. They eat it because they don't want to face that. It's uncomfortable, but the first step is awareness. So
I want you to send me those screenshots. I need to hang that on my fridge. I need to see it.
But that's why it's good to have a scale like this, right? Because it's not just telling you what you weigh. It's giving you the body fat percentage. It's giving you how much muscle. So you'll see what's happening.
Right.
So,
right.
But again, I don't want you to obsess about the numbers. This is information. Data drives behavior. You see what you just felt, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna think about that.
Right.
Every time you make an eating choice, every time you feel like you're being lazy,
right,
you're gonna think about what you just felt.
Right.
When you looked at these numbers.
Yeah, because 48 metabolic age.
Your metabolic age is 48.
No, I would love to see that significantly go down.
So I want to do a few fitness assessments.
Okay.
Can we step into the gym and do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so the first test, is there a box? Hold on, let me see. We can use this. This is gonna monitor your heart rate.
Okay.
All right, so right now your heart rate is fluctuating between 98 and 104. Oh, you getting nervous? You feel nervous?
Yeah.
Look, her heart rate's shooting up right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this test is a 1 minute step test.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you step on to the bench and step off for 1 minute.
Okay.
So I'm gonna check your heart rate before.
Okay.
And then afterwards, you're gonna rest for 1 minute and see how your heart rate recovers.
Okay.
All right, and based on what it does, there's some health implications there as well.
Okay.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, start. Text. 5. And stop. All right, sit. Sit. Yep. So your heart rate is up to 155. It got up to 155. 156 is the highest. So we're gonna let you sit for a minute and see how well your heart rate recovers.
Recovers mean get back to what it
Like
was.
how low it gets after 1 minute.
Okay.
Now there's a scale based on how well it recovers that communicates how high the risk is for heart attack, heart disease, and boom. All right, so your heart rate recovered to 122 from 156. Where do you feel like you need the most accountability?
Nutrition, hands down. Like if I had a rule book that said eat this for breakfast, eat this for lunch, eat this for dinner.
But I think the rule book should be you learning this stuff. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily I'm eating. You have to teach yourself how to fuel your body properly based on what your goals are. You have to learn that stuff.
Yeah.
And it just takes research. It takes time. It takes some experimenting with your body, right? But understanding the basics of nutrition is a great place to start. And when it comes to accountability with nutrition, you have to commit to tracking what you eat.
Okay.
And pre-deciding and pre-planning what you eat. At all times, you should know, whether it's meal prep or you just pre-decided, you know, okay, this is the situation, this is where I'm going to eat, this is what I'm going to eat. Like, always know what you're going to eat. That's a big step in accountability around nutrition. Okay. What are you most excited to prove to yourself?
That I could do a pull-up.
Yeah.
I want to do a pull-up.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like, I have mega strength in my lower body, naturally, just because I'm a woman. Most of my weight loss journeys before have been cardio. Like, I can do the cardio and drop, but I've never stayed consistent with strength training. And I think it's one, because I'm looking for immediate results, or two, it's like, I'm not progressive overloading. Like, I'm still feeling weak, and it kind of deters me. And so I kind of just drift back to something in the gym that I do know I can show up for.
Yeah, that's common. Can we see what your pull-up looks like right now? Because that'll be another thing that we can track over time.
Okay.
So let's just try to do a pull-up right now. This is just documenting where you are, accepting you for where you are right now. Okay. That's it? Okay. Yeah, so that, you know what that means? There's a lot of opportunity to get better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. So you shouldn't feel any shame or anything. You meet yourself where you are. Celebrate the fact that you was able to pull up 4 inches.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, that your chin is going to be up over that bar.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So are you feeling any fear when you think about what this journey is going to be like for you?
Sometimes I feel these thoughts like Big Pun effect. Like when he realized that he wanted to lose weight and he wanted to get his life together at the last minute, and then he fucking died. Like, so it's kind of like, yay, you're aware and you're wanting to do something, but like, it's a small part of what if it's too fucking late.
It's not that part, but now I feel you, and I appreciate your honesty on that.
Yeah.
All right, family, before we wrap up this video, I want you guys to follow my sister on social media. Here's her Instagram handle. Also, stay tuned. The Why You're Still Fat series is just getting started. I have an amazing lineup of conversations that will absolutely shock you, so stay tuned. If you're in the Virginia Beach area, or at least willing to travel to Virginia Beach, and you're interested in having a conversation with me, a real, honest conversation about why you're struggling with your weight, I want you to click the link in the description and fill out the form, and my team will reach out to you. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up button, and remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself, so evolve. Peace.